here with many styles. I also run the channel 8th House readings, or the 8th House energy. All right, this over here is the channel that I use to do my collective readings for the gods and goddesses.
The readings
Also,
for the gods and gods.
Sorry. Also for the true intentions and the silent enemies. And I think I'll throw in another one for you guys over here. On the other side where I do the 8th house readings, that's more so for the astrologically inclined, those of you who like to study and examine your chart and like to get readings based off of the placements in the natal charts and what's going on with the planetary alignment. So if you're into that, feel free to subscribe. But this channel is basically for those who are not too into astrology. Not everybody understands it. Not everybody can get into it. Not everybody can learn it. It is a science, just like biology, just like nanotechnology, just like astrophysicists. So if you don't have the mind for it and the tenacity and the fastidiousness and assiduousness needed to study it and learn it, you know, it's okay. It's not for you. But this is why I do this channel as well. So welcome. This is for the Feminine Energy Collective of the air sign energy. This is for the women, the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius woman, all right, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius feminine energy. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and let's get into it. So this first column here represents what's going on in your private personal life. The middle column represents career, money, and finance. The third column represents love life, social life, family life. The top row represents the current situation in each of those areas. The middle row will represent the challenge you face in those areas, and the bottom row will represent a possible solution to those challenges. Now, I use a lot of decks with this card, with this particular spread, so I lay the foundational pieces out, and then we will clarify and build upon it. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So this is your personal private life. So we have a girl energy here, okay? That's the current situation. The challenge here is energy of boredom, okay? And then the possible solution for the boredom would be to tap into the Taurus energy. So intuitively what I'm getting here before I start clarifying is that I feel like for some of you, you know, this is Leo season, so we're tapping into the children, right? The energy of children, whether it's your children or children around you, whether it's your inner child or some childish behavior, right? I feel like for some of you, you know, the inner child in you is bored, right? And so in order to resolve that, you would need to tap into Taurus energy in reference to finding something creative to do, because Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus has to do with creativity. So I feel like your creative energy, because we're in Leo season and that is your individual unique creative energy. So I feel like some of you are bored and maybe your creativity is blocked, okay? And maybe you need to tap into that. Find something that inspires you. You want to look for, you know, things that catch your eye, or maybe you want to look for pleasure-seeking things. Also, some of you need to be careful. You have young daughters. They're bored, okay? They could be in a position where they're blooming now, all right? And boys could be a problem, all right? So you may want to check on them and see what they're doing. You may want to get them into some activities so that they're not bored, okay? And they don't have a whole lot of time on their hands, so they're not always on their phone, always on the internet, you know, and they get themselves into things. Because the Taurus energy could also represent the physical body, the physical pleasure, the physical senses, indulgences, okay? And so, you know, you don't want your daughters to just be out here and about bored, going through pubescent stages, hormones going crazy, and they don't have nothing but time on their hands. That's the devil's playground there. All right, so that's what I get for some of you with that. All right, but let's get into it. Let's get more clarity. So let's talk about this young lady energy. That's one too many cards. So let's talk about this girl energy. What does this girl energy represent? Some of you, the inner child in you is bored, like I was saying. What's this girl energy? Some of you, this little girl could be your student. It could be your granddaughter. It could be your niece, your little cousin. Okay, but we have money. So, this young girl could represent an energy of naiveness as well, immaturity. Doesn't have to actually be a person, but some of you could be very naive or immature in reference to your money and your finances, or maybe you have a young person in the family who's accumulated some money in some way, shape, or form, and they're very naive and they get bored and they buy things that they. I feel like some of you, if it's not your child or a young woman that you know, some of you may be wanting to indulge, take the money that you've earned and tap into your child energy and indulge in your senses, and buy things that connect with that inner child in you. You know, it makes sense because this is Leo season, and for some of us, that's what we need to do. We need to connect with that inner child. So, you know, especially if that inner child was wounded, you know, or didn't get much attention growing up. This is the time with Leo season to tap into that inner child and feed that inner child, connect with that inner child, talk with that inner child, communicate with it. You know, something you can do as a woman is if you want to, you know, get your fingernails painted a really crazy funny color, or maybe you get your hair done because Taurus talks about the physical beauty. So maybe some of you are going to get some, you know, real cool color nail polish, or maybe you may get multiple colors, one on each nail, you know, something that, you know, young girls would be doing. Or maybe you get your makeup done in a certain way, or get your hair done in a certain way, or adorn yourself with certain types of clothing because maybe you're bored with your current look. Maybe your daughter is going through a stage now where she wants to change her style up. Okay, that could be what's going on as well. All right, so we have the environment that's a concern here. So bored, ripple effect. Yeah, so I feel like intuitively with that ripple energy, you want to make sure that, you know, you tackle whatever it is that intuitive nudge is that's calling you, because, you know, it could get to the point where if you don't do anything about it, it's not going to just stop. It's going to ripple into other areas of life. So it's going to like interfere with other areas of life because this part of your life is not being fed. All right, so that's very important. Okay, so let's talk about ripple for environment. Yeah, I feel like it's a ripple effect. Like if you ignore that inner child in you, you ignore that inner desire in you, it can ripple into other things. So with the ripple, we're talking about consequences, movement, and fallout. Exactly. So in reference to being bored, okay? So for some of you, if you have some money and you're bored, you're going to end up going to spend it on indulgences, right? You're going to be very immature in the way that you handle your money, and you're going to spend it on indulgences. If you have a one particular desire that you want to spend it on that. The more you, that inner child in you, the more you ignore it, the more it'll try to express itself in other ways, and in some way, shape, or form, then that, you know, it'll get out of hand. And it'll come out in a way in which you didn't want it to come out, and opposed to you channeling it, knowing that it's there, recognizing it, respecting it, and taking the, you know, the time and effort and planning to do something specific with it. Okay, the Taurus energy is clarified with the Ace of Swords in reverse. So yeah, you denying yourself is not a good thing. All right, or denying your child, or, you know, if your child wants a makeover, denying that for them, they're going to act out in a sense because they're not able to express themselves. That expression is going to have to come out in one way, shape, or another, is what you want to understand, is what I'm getting, is what I'm being told here. So talk to me about this money. So we have the Nine of Cup energy in reverse coming out, with the money, the child, the young girl. So the Eight of Cups in reverse. So when I think of the Eight of Cups in reverse, yeah, this is something being revealed. Okay, the Eight of Cups energy is an energy of like Saturn. Saturn is about restrictions. It's about rules. Okay, and if you're not restricting your money, or maybe some of you, your daughters, okay, are spending money. They're not being restricted. They're just spending on, you know, maybe they spend a lot of money on their nails, or a lot of money on their hair, or a lot of money on clothes, you know, to adorn themselves physically with the Taurus energy. That could be what's going on here. You may want to see where they're getting the money from, or why they're spending so much, or, you know, maybe this is, again, is you wanting to tap in and feed into that inner young girl and go shopping and indulge in the, you know, the pleasures, the physical pleasures. Yeah, somebody's bored. We have the ripple effect, and then we have the Three of Pentacles here. So this is Mars in Capricorn here. So this is all about taking charge and making change. Yeah, so somebody wants to make a change. They definitely want to make a change. There could be a collaborative effort in this change. All right. But yeah, it's like Somebody could also have a shopping addiction is what I'm feeling too. Somebody could have some type of addiction with money, spending money, and it's something that's been going on since they were a child, and that might need to be addressed. I'm getting that as well. But let's see, what else do we have with this Ace of Swords? But I do get with this Ace of Swords that there's a stress here, or somebody's ignoring something or denying some type of truth or reality of a situation. This is Ace of Swords. All right, so we have the Knight of Diamonds. So that's the Knight of Pentacles. So it's, yeah, somebody is, I feel like there's a denial here. All right, and with the Knight of Pentacles energy here, this is an energy of being able to look at this and analyze this and really examine what's going on before you take steps to do something, because that's what the Knight of Pentacles is, an energy of really assessing the situation, dotting all your I's, crossing your T's, being very methodical, looking at it under the eyes of a magnifying glass, and really examining it piece by piece, breaking it down, and understanding what's going on instead of denying it and acting as if it's not there, because it's going to come out in other ways is what I'm getting here. All right, so that's what I feel like you guys are dealing with on a personal or a private level. Let's take a look at your career, money, and finance. We have the gray t-shirt. The challenge here in reference to the gray t-shirt is being comforted. And then we have the resolution for to be comforted is the moon energy. So intuitively what I'm getting here is there's a, with the job, there's an energy of being bored, or, there's a routine here. There's a routine, there's rules, regulations here, and the challenge is being comfortable with this routine, or the fact that it's boring, you're not comfortable with that. And so I feel like what the universe is asking you to do is to tap into the moon energy to see how you feel about it, to really look at your feelings and why you feel this way about a situation. But you're not comfortable with something. It could be because it's very basic, it's very plain, it's very boring. Let's get some clarity on this in reference to career, money, and finance. Tell me about this gray t-shirt. All right, so we have waiting energy in reverse. So yeah, this is a situation here where you're impatient, right? Things are the same. They're basic. You got the t-shirt, you got the front and the back of the t-shirt. It's basically the same. There's no change. So I feel like there's something that's very monotonous, routine, okay, very bored. And the challenge is you got comfortable. You got comfortable with that, with the canyon energy here, clarifying the comforted energy. The cannon represents the fact that there could be some hidden energy here, okay, that you're not seeing, some hidden, what does it say? Hidden, private, and undisclosed. Yeah, so there could be an issue with you got too comfortable because you recognize everything. You know everything in and out in reference to this job. Some of you are just bored as hell with what you do to make money. And so the universe is saying in order for you to combat that boredom, you may want to tap into your moon energy, your intuitive energy, and take a look at that and see if that will help to give you a perspective on things. The moon energy rules Cancer. Opposite Cancer is Capricorn. These are both initiative energies, cardinal energies. So that means taking the initiative to move forward. So if your intuition is telling you that, hey, this is boring, or if your intuition keeps bringing this up to you that you're not happy here, you want to pay attention to that and tap into that and figure out what your next step would be in order to get what it is that you're looking for in reference to making money, or in reference to career, money, and finance as a whole. Talk about this moon for me, please, for my goddesses of air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, for career, money, and finance for August 2022. Talk to me about this moon energy. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. So yeah, more Cancerian energy on top of the moon. All right, definitely double down on that Cancerian energy. So this is all about tradition, okay, because Cancer rules tradition, it rules history, things that have been passed down from generation to generation, the way things have always been done. So you could be bored with this at work. This could be what this your routine is. It's like you have a routine, you have a pattern. Things are always being done this way. But you may feel there's a change coming, or you may feel a change is needed. And so the universe is telling you to investigate that nudge. Don't wait, because the waiting energy is in reverse here. So don't wait to investigate that. See where that will lead you. Pay attention to your dreams as well, is what I'm getting here. We have the Six of Swords energy in reverse. Yeah, I feel like a stagnant energy. You may be stuck in a routine or a pattern. Okay, you got very comfortable with it, and your intuition is telling you it's time to come up out of it. Yeah, we have the Death energy in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So yeah, this is an energy of, with the Death in reverse and feeling comfortable, in the Canyon energy. Yeah, this is an energy of being stagnant, not going through a transformation, not moving. With the Knight of Cup energy in reverse, this is Piscean energy here. So yeah, this is just definitely an energy of not moving forward, being stagnant. All right, because that Pisces energy can be very stagnant in its negative, well, when it's in its retrograded energy. Okay. Lack of ideas. Okay, because idealism rules. Pisces rules idealism. So lack of ideas, doing the same thing over and over, being comfortable with the same thing, is what I'm getting here. So let's tap into this moon energy here and see what the universe is suggesting here in reference to this Queen of Cup energy clarified with the moon. Pay attention to your dreams is what I'm getting. Your dreams may be giving you some type of clue as to, ideas that you may have in reference to your career or your money or your finance. Maybe you're trying to figure out a stream of income or alternative stream of income, and you're trying to tap in intuitively because you are an air sign. So especially if you have Mercury in air, you may want to tap into your water energy. Because we have the Ace of Diamonds. This is the Ace of Pentacles. It's going to bring you some money. It's going to bring you some stability. It's going to bring you money. It's going to bring you security. So it's very important you listen to what your intuition is telling you. Listen to what your dreams are telling you. Pisces rules dreams as well. Pluto, the death energy is death and rebirth. So, ending something the way it is to start something anew, right? The birth of something new, the death of something old, and the birth of something new. Out of this stagnant energy with the waiting in reverse, the Six of Swords in reverse, and the Death in reverse. This is definitely a stagnant energy, very boring, very dry, nothing new. All right, so that's what I got for your career, money, and finance. Now let's take a look at your social life, love life, and family life. So we have the football here. This is American football. The challenge is being depressed. Okay, and the result depression energy, you would need to tap into your the trine energy. The trine is a big aspect in astrology. You have different aspect squares, conjunctions, inconjuncts, semi-sextiles, sextiles, trines, grand trines, yods, all that stuff, right? So the trine energy is an energy that harmonizes. So what you do is there's like 3 different planets. With the trine, there would be like a planet here, and a planet here, where there's a trine between them, and it could be like water planets. It's all the same element. So this would be a water planet. So say this was the moon, this was Neptune, and then this over here is Pluto. So that would create a water trine. Or if this is an air trine, then it would be Uranus, Mercury, and what's another air energy? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Venus, right? It could be air, Venus for air, right? So the trine is going to be the same. It's the water. It's all of the same element. So what you want to do is tap into that. So for you, you are air, right? So you may want to tap into your Mercurial energy, your Uranus energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, that again, Venus as well. Venus, she could do air, and because it's interesting. Venus is air and earth. Interesting. All right, that's another thing I need to dive into as far as research. But listen, so let's take a look. Intuitively, what I'm getting here is with this football energy, depressed. Go with the flow. Football's a game, okay? Fumble. I'm getting fumble, sack, touchdown. The challenge is being depressed about a situation, being empty, being numb, being withdrawn. So I feel like this is a matter of somebody wanting to get in the game, but they're depressed. They're feeling withdrawn. They can't. And so what may need to happen is you may need to tap into the trine energy has to be activated. It's there. Sometimes it has to be activated. Sometimes it doesn't, just depending. But most times you have to activate it. So natally, if you have a trine in your chart, take a look at what the trine is between what planets it is, and try to activate it in some way, shape, or form. Meaning you need to take initiative to tap into the energy and do something based on the characteristics of that energy. Do something to get it going. Do something to get it started. Talk to me about this football energy for my air sign women. So we have thief energy clarifying this football. So, let's take a look here. Talk to me about this thief. We have the Hierophant. One more, please. So something going on behind the scenes. Hierophant and death in reverse. Scorpio. Okay, so the North Node, South Node energy, because this is Taurus with the Hierophant and the Death energy, which is Scorpio. So your North Node, South Node energies is something you want to pay attention to. So make sure you subscribe to the 8th House Readings channel, because I'll be doing your North Node readings there as well, probably within the next 2 weeks. But you'll have it for the month before the month is out. Look at all these major arcanas that keep coming out. That's the Hermit energy in reverse. So there's a stagnant energy here. There's something that's not changing. Okay, and it's like it needs to change, but you're not doing it. And here's another major arcana, the Aquarius energy. All of these energies in reverse show me stagnancy. Something is not moving forward. Something is not transforming the way it should. The Scorpio death energy in reverse. The Hermit energy knows better, but is not doing better. All right, and the Aquarius energy is all about forward movement, but it's in reverse, so it's not moving forward. So I don't know if there's something that's going on with the internet here. Some of you... there could be something going on. If you have an internet channel, a YouTube channel, for example, there could be something going on behind the scenes here where, you may have followers here, but I feel like for some of you, your followers may be bored or they're dropping off. Your followers are dropping off. And the challenge is you're depressed about that, or not being depressed about that. Yeah, for some of you, it could be, okay, so this could be what it is here. Maybe you're feeling bored with what's going on. Whatever your work is, I feel like these two are tied together. So whatever your work, I say the internet because we got Taurus here and we got the star energy here, okay? And then we have the trine, and I was talking about air trine. Uranus deals with the internet, technology, when we talk about the 3 trines of Mercury, Uranus, Mercury deals with communication. So for some of you, what you do for a living is online, and maybe you're bored with it, or, maybe your audience is getting bored, and so your audience could be dropping off. All right, so maybe some of you are trying to figure out how to retain your audience. All right, that could be the case for some of you, but let's take a look and see what else comes out. Could be something different going on for somebody else, but there's something going on hidden behind the scenes here. Okay, we have the peacock energy, depressed. Yeah, so this is about pride. Okay, let's talk about the animals here with the peacock. The peacock is about a show-off, boasting and bragging. Yeah, so somebody could be depressed about their situation. Somebody could have been boasting or bragging, but things are backfiring. In reference to work, or in reference to what's going on behind the scenes at home. Yeah, we have the 2 of Pentacles here with the trine energy, so somebody's trying to balance things. Let me get one more here, and then I'm gonna look at this from a different perspective. Let me just get all the cards out. Two of Pentacles. Tell me more about this in reference to the solution. Okay, so 2 cards fell out. The King of Clubs and the 6 of Cups. So the King of Clubs is the King of Wands, and then the 6 of Cups here. All right, and then I need one more for the peacock here, and then we'll break this down. Well, all these major arcana here, the Ace of Cups in reverse. So somebody is not happy with what okay, bragging and boasting with the Ace of Cup energy in reverse. Somebody's growth is stunted. Somebody's time is up in whatever it is that they're doing. There could be some type of game that somebody was playing, but behind the scenes, justice is being called, and this is being brought to a stop. Okay, the challenge is somebody who was doing this intentionally is depressed now, because this is somebody who was bragging and boasting about somebody else's demise, and as a result, now things are not working for them. So there could have been somebody who was doing some shit behind the scenes on you, all right, and it's not working. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Six of Wands. So yeah, somebody is trying to stop somebody from winning, or somebody tried to stop someone from winning. Someone can't stop someone from winning. The outcome is, okay, so the current situation and the challenge. The challenge is being depressed about something. Trines represent good luck. Yeah, you just have to tap into this. There's something you need to tap into. The trine energy. If this is about air, you need to be unique and an original, all right? And then you need to communicate that uniqueness and that originality, all right? This is an unpopular situation here, unpopular, okay? With the star energy in reverse, the hermit energy in reverse. There's some witchcraft going on here. Somebody was doing some witchcraft on somebody. Whatever they were doing behind the scenes is kicking their ass now. So, and I don't know why this is coming up under your reading. So I don't know if some of you were doing some dirt, or somebody was doing some dirt to you. It's one or the other. Okay, take it how it resonates. I'm not talking to anybody in particular, but you know what you did. If you did it, you did it. If you didn't, you didn't. But whoever was doing some spell work on behind the scenes, playing games with someone, trying to stop someone from being successful in their own right, that shit is backfiring. For sure. I'm going to clarify that. I'm going to do one more clarifier here, but this is 3 major arcana and 4 major arcana in a row. So this shit is definitely coming to a head here. Whatever somebody was doing. So when we talk about family life, social life, love life, this could be social. It could be a coven. Yeah, here's the Queen of Wands. This could be a coven here, falling apart. Okay? Somebody's falling apart. Some type of organization or group is falling apart. The challenge is they thought they was the shit. All right? But there's fighting amongst them is what I'm getting here. Fighting amongst the two. Somebody sabotaging the other. If there was a group working together to try to sabotage someone, this group is falling apart. Okay, and the solution to resolve this would be to tap into the trine energy, and to, make a decision as to what you're gonna do, and that way somebody needs to take action though, in reference to being victorious in some way, shape, or form. People are at odds. There's a coven here. What the fuck? Yo, I was not expecting this. There definitely is a coven here. And it may have to do with tarot card readers, okay? Or people online. For some of you it doesn't, but for others of you it definitely does. There's people out here putting, witchcraft on other people's channels, or a group of people getting together, doing shit to other people's channels, keeping people's channels from being blocked so that people can't get, what it is that they need to, as far as the audience or something. People's just fucking hating because they don't got no originality and no style, or you got a bunch of group of them walking around, looking through tarot community, looking at others, stealing, and these are popular people too, people who were popular, who got a lot of, who have a lot of followers. But what they do is they look at other readers who are just coming into the game, readers who may not have as many subscribers as them, and they go and try to steal their energy, or they steal their style. And so people are, they're naturally, because these people were doing this, it's biting them in the ass in some way, shape, or form. There's someone in the group who is deciding that they're not with this anymore. Okay? They're not with it anymore. They don't want to be bothered with this anymore. I don't know where this is coming from, but I'm just telling you what's coming from me, what's coming to me. They're not with this anymore. They're not with doing this anymore. All right? Somebody might have turned on somebody. Okay? Which usually happens with groups when they get together trying to team up on somebody. Eventually the groups fall apart. Yeah, here's the Wheel of Fortune, and here's the Moon energy. Yep, so they done fell apart, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Moon. All of this shit was going on behind closed doors. Yeah, so there's some type of obsessive energy here as well. This is some shady shit. Woo. What's this Wheel of Fortune? The 5 of Pentacles here, and a Magician in reverse. Yeah, damn it. I'm gonna let that be. That's some witchcraft going on, but somebody is fucked up. Somebody turned their back on somebody. All right. Somebody wanted to have things in their favor. These people are not getting along, but their shit is falling. All right. So whoever it was they was trying to stop, these people are gonna resume, their natural power in reference to the people who are naturally drawn to them. This shit is over. Let's move on because there's some disgusting energy here. I can't even believe I picked this up. So either somebody was doing this to you or you were involved in this coven. One or the other. Let's take a look at divine timing here and see what's going on here since we got all these major arcanas. Yeah, July 4th. Christmas. And while you were asleep. So some of them might be trying to tap into your energy while you were asleep. Okay, for many of them, that's what they were doing. Alright, this is some sick shit. People is just hateful for no reason at all. Oh my God. These are people who don't got no flavor. Or they want to maintain, what they want to do is they want to maintain being at the top. So it's like a few of them. And they at the top. They got the top, they may have 100+ subscribers, right? They at the top of their game. But it's a few of them working together. And what they do is they look around at other readers. So if you hear readers, I'm going to tell you straight up, if you hearing readers that got over 100,000 subscribers, because now YouTube shows you, they got to show how many subscribers they got. If you got YouTube readers who got over 100,000 subscribers, right? But yet they constantly talking about other readers and what other readers is doing, they part of this group, because what this group does is they go and they look around at other readers to see who's the up and coming readers, and they look for their originality and their creativity, and they steal it. And if they can't steal it, they do what they can to block it. So pay attention. Let's see what's going on with your money. So whatever you're spending money on besides your monthly expenditures, we're going to see what that's about. If you got money coming in, we're going to see what extra money you got coming in besides your monthly income. Ooh. Ooh. All right, so we got the IRS. We got late mortgage or rent payments. All right, but some of y'all got some money in the mail, so maybe that's what's coming from the IRS. All right, so maybe that's going to help you to counteract this, right? Late mortgage payments, late rent payments. Some of you may be having some financial difficulty here. That could be what's going on here with the career portion as well. Some of you, the money may get slowed down in some way, shape, or form. And it could be because if you got a channel and you are up and coming, and it doesn't have to be YouTube, but I feel like it is for a lot of you. This is what I feel like it, because there's too much fucking black magic here. The devil, the death energy, you got the Hierophant here, you got the death energy in reverse, you got the Hermit energy in reverse, and the Star energy in reverse. This is all like occult shit. And then we got a head leader with the Queen of Wands energy here. All right, we got the Magician in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Moon. Yeah, definitely somebody that was depressed that they shit is fucking up, or they don't have no real creativity, and they just jealous because other people are up and coming, or they just jealous of other people's style and how they do things. So they put shit on people's channel to stop them from having a flow, to stop people from going to their channel. This is what this is, but this shit about to end. All right, so if you was a victim of that, it's about to end. And if you doing it, it's about to end. Either way, the shit is about to end. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's see what we got going on with love for my air sign women, because everybody ain't involved with that, but this is very strong. So a lot of people, and this is meant because I got readers who watch my channel for whatever their intent is. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said with my other channel, my 8th house readings channel, I do astrology based readings. So a lot of people are not doing it the way I do it. Like nobody's doing it the way I do it. And I'm not bragging about that. I'm just saying that is the case. Just like there's maybe a handful of readers who haven't delved into astrology on the level that I do, in the depth that I do, because of the understanding, because I actually study it and I practice it, right? So as a result, there's a lot of readers who come to the channel and watch. And so I'm picking up on their energy. So some of them come to my channel and watch my channel. That explains some shit that was going on with my channel. Interesting. So that's just letting me know. That shit coming to an end. It's all good. It's all good. God don't like ugly. That's for sure. Let's get one more. Let's see what's going on with y'all for love. All right, let's get back to the higher vibrational individuals. That's what we deal with here. All right, so put away the computer. So for some of you, disconnecting from the internet for a little while might do you a little good. I did that last month. I disconnected for a minute just to, get back in touch with me and what was going on. And I didn't even want to come back almost. It felt so good, because it was like, yeah, you're just not constantly sucked into the internet. So for some of you, taking a break from the internet might help. All right. So take a break. If you need it, is healthy for you. Regret. So there's some people who regret what they're doing. That's because it's coming back to bite them in the ass. It's not because they sorry for what they truly did. It's just, some of y'all protected. And, whatever they was doing, they might have got away with it for a little while, but that shit coming back to bite them in the ass, and now they regret it. And it says passion. Try something you never done before. So for some of you, this is what I was talking about in the career section here. Some of you are bored with your situation as far as your career. Maybe things are not jumping the way you want them to. Tap into your creative energy, tap into your intuitive abilities, and it may help you to come up with some ideas, some cool ideas. There's a lot of readers out here now who are getting channels because they got so much. They have so many different types of content. Like me, I got 2 different channels. I got a whole channel just based on astrology placements, in tarot card readings, and then I have this over here that has nothing to really do with astrology at all. Just different types of readings that I do. So some of you got that creative flow where you got so much creativity where you could have 2 separate channels and you can entertain 2 different types of readers. Or 2 different types of tarot community watchers, right? So whatever you got going on, Leo season is the great energy to tap into. We got the Lionsgate portal. So tap into your energy and find out, what it is. Listen to your ancestors, tap in, sit down, be quiet somewhere. And tap in and see what you find. And, make sure you write down your dreams because they may be helping you as well, okay? So, let's get you some general advice and we'll wrap this up. All right. That went on a little bit longer than normal. But, yeah, this dark magic energy, I was like, oh, shit. But that was just to let me know, too, what was going on. Because some things funny shit was going on with my channel as well. And now that just confirms it. So, we got 2... cards that came out in reverse. We have message in a bottle that came out in reverse. So somebody may be contacting you. You want to ignore these messages from whoever this is what I'm getting here. Especially if it's somebody from the past that you cut off or you let go of. Message in a bottle came out in reverse. We have orphaned in reverse too. So this is an energy of, I feel like these 2, they came out together. So this could be an energy of somebody who may be trying to play on your emotions, trying to guilt trip you in reference to you leaving them behind. Don't allow them to guilt trip you, okay? Some of you may be feeling lonely since you left someone behind and you may be wanting to reach out. It's not recommended to do so. There's a cycle that's supposed to close with you and this individual, and you are supposed to move on. Let's get one more. All right. We have truth be, oh shit, what I tell you, truth be told. So that just lets me know everything I told you in this reading was fucking true. All right? The truth was just revealed to you. Whether you want to accept it, reject it, or not. And here go the Ace of Swords. Where the Ace of Swords? Here we go right here. Okay? Facts. Truth be told. Period. All right? So that's what I got for you guys. I hope that this was a message that helped. If you need a personal, go to my 8th house channel. Or you can email me at ministyles1111@gmail.com. I didn't put any of that in the contact area yet because I'm not sure if I want to take readings from this channel. But we'll see. All right, we'll see. Hit me up if you're really interested. All right, but I love you guys. Thank you so much for checking out the message. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when I post. Don't forget to check out 8th house readings. I'll see you guys in the next reading. Take care of yourselves. Peace.